Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello good people and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now let's get right into this Premier Draft and especially welcome to my one new subscriber. I'm actually at 66 now, which means with this current rate I think I'll get at 1000 subscribers in about 3 or 4 years. Anyway, I don't really care about that. I care about you watching this, enjoying this, and if you have any feedback, let me know. Either in the picking or the playing, whatever, maybe the way I present things. I will say things that I do and why I do them, and let's get right into this. Now, this pack. Lumbering Worldwagon. This card has actually been very, very painful for me in real life draft. I got my ass whooped by this, and it hurt a lot. And none of the other cards really impress me a lot. I like the Mag Cycle, which is okay. This one is also pretty decent. There's quite some big dudes in this set. And if you can give something treble for 1 mana, it can be an absolute blowout. And other than that, the Scurry Food's okay. So green, probably the strongest color in this pack, with this one as a rare. And the good thing about this one is it ramps you. So imagine you play this on turn 3 and you can actually attack with it on turn 4. You attack with a 5/4 because you find the land and you put it onto the battlefield tapped. So it's actually a 5/4 attacking on turn 4, and it gets you ramp and it gets you fixing. That does pretty much everything. Alright. This pack. Siphon Fuel is a pretty good removal spell, but I don't want to get into black just yet. Same goes for Wretched Doll, is a good card. There's also this Mammoth, which for 6 mana is great value, because it enters and attacks while settled. So that means whenever you play this for 6 mana, you get a 5/5 and a 3/3. I think that's pretty amazing. And we already have some ways to ramp ourselves. Now, the important thing about the Worldwagon is that it has crew 4, which is quite extensive. So you should assume to need 2 creatures for this, or maybe, for instance, the black creature which we just passed, which crews for 2 more. But I don't know our second color just yet. So let's just keep picking some green and see what we can get to. Alright, Tune Up is a card that I would never pick highly. Even if you have a deck built around it, the chance of it being a dead card is pretty big. This one is okay, but it goes better into the white-black or the blue-black deck. I love the Sloop, but we're not in those colors. Roads could give us a vehicle crew ability, but I think I'll just take the Jaguar. I'm going to keep cutting green. Could also go for the Crash and Burn, but as I said before, I want to try to stay in one color as long as possible. So until we get a clear sign what the other color is that might be open. Alright, well, there's a Pathmaker, which is amazing. But if we were going to pick this, that means that we would have to go either blue-green and splash white, or white-green and splash blue. Which is not terrible, but there are some cards in here which I like. The Vanguard is a pretty good card, just a bear with a decent upside if games go long enough. And there's the Hazard of the Dunes. And if I look at our curve right now, I wouldn't mind the Hazard of the Dunes. It's also good mana sink. For me, it's between these two. I think I will take the Hazard of the Dunes. Now, also noticing that white seems reasonably open. The Surveyor is pretty good. And with white-blue, it seems it is open enough. But green it also seems open, so I'm just going to keep picking green. Now, we have a right end, which is premium removal. And white did seem somewhat open. There's also this Wretched Doll, but I'm not sure if it has a place in our deck. So for me, it's between the right end and the Velohard Bike. The good thing about this thing is that it adds mana anyway. So it's actually a 2-drop, because if you can use the mana, it's pretty decent. But I think I'll just take the removal spell here. Aether Siphon is interesting, but I think removal is probably the best pick. So another one of these. That's interesting. Not getting a clear sign. I mean, this doesn't mean that blue is open, because this card on itself is just not amazing, I think. Nothing in this pack is really interesting to me. There's this Cove and an Aether Jacket. I think I'll just take the multicolored land. But as I said, we're just still trying to figure out our second color. Wow. That's a very late Cloudspire cycle. But I don't think I want to splash for it. I think I'll just go for the Jaguar. And that means that our top end is pretty much done. Mount or vehicle. We have quite some mounts and a vehicle, so I think I'll just take this. It will come untapped most of the time. We don't need any more 4-drops here. Oh, I think I like them all. Sure, take it. If we can get better, that's... If we can get other stuff which is better, that I would like that. But this actually goes nicely into black-green. So I'm, as I said, I'm not even sure what our second color will be still. But we need 2 drops mostly. Okay, well that is a 2-drop, but it's not the 2-drop that I want. Oh my goodness. Red-white is very open. I'll just take the trick. It's not the best trick, but we have quite some big dudes and Trample could really finish the game, I guess. So let's just take it. Man, we might end up in like mono green or something. Yeah, we definitely need some stuff to mount this with. Yeah, I'll just take another Wild Roads. I think this is the maximum that I would play. Oh my goodness. I was about to say that whenever I saw this pack last time, I said this one was probably worth picking, and now it's still in here. So I think Green-White is open enough. We'll probably not play that. Interesting. Shark Pirates, 5/4 for 4, ward pay and pay 2 life. That's already pretty good. Wow. Well, this goes right into the cycling deck. We have the Druid Summoner, which is pretty good, but we don't have anything yet. I also like the Earth Rumbler, but we already have quite some top end, so I think I would just want to take this one. The Run Over and stay in green. I mean, we could still get past a bomb which is not white and go into something else, but I think the Run Over is just a removal spell that I would really like. Katradon is okay, but I'm looking at the Beast Rider. This is more of a card which is good when you go wide, but in of itself it's just a 3-drop for which is 3 power, 4 toughness. My goodness. So I'm going to take this. Maybe we could actually get this one as well. We could go into 5 colors. We could actually. Okay, we would probably get this one or that one. This trick. We could also splash for the Void's Home, but we don't have any artifacts. It is a great way for us to spend our mana. I think this is what we would like. Just a combat trick or make a creature which can help us with the Worldwagon. Another one. Now we get the Omnivore. Yeah, I'll take one more of these. Oh, maybe this one is actually better. No, 1 mana and this one cruise for the same. I'm just going to take this one. This cares about stuff which we don't really have. Broken Wings is main deckable. This one is good with the black-green synergy. think I'll just take this because we can cycle it. And it's a good late game card. Oh. This is a very nice card that we get past. So the colors are open indeed. We are green-white. And Soul of Alacria is amazing. And we do have quite some mounts and stuff we can put counters on. But now I mostly just want to get 2 drops so that we can crew stuff and have something in the early game. Nothing really exciting here. Guess I'll just take a creature, but as I said, I prefer some 2 drops. That's also not a 2 drop. That is a 2 drop, but in the wrong color. Alright. Now, if we could get like 4 2 drops now, I think we should be fine. Maybe one more run over. Yeah, I'll play this just for we have some, like this card for instance. It helps a lot to have one of these lands just to make sure that you actually have double mana. Mustang, sure. Not sure if I need the mole. I don't think I need it. I rather have something else. But we're lacking 2 drops, and we're also not getting past a lot of 2 drops. But other than that, our top end seems pretty good. The Mammoth, 2 Jaguars. I would also love to see the bird that gives a mount. What is it? Lifelink and indestructible. But I don't think we will see it now. That is a removal spell. Don't think we will play that. Yeah, we need more 2 drops for the curve, and then I think everything should be okay. Let me just put that away. Okay. Gonti is amazing, but of course now it's too late to go into another color for that. I think Vanguard is what we want. Wouldn't also mind something like this. We want to get to the late game, so a 3-1 is good with a potential upside, but I'm just going to take this. And now the curve is starting to look pretty good. I've actually got this card in what is it, the box topper format thing. I don't think I can pass on another run over. I think it's better than the collision course for us, but I would like this one as well. But I kind of hope that we get past some more 2 drops now. Creature, mount, and vehicle. We have all of them. And there's nothing really interesting otherwise. We could splash for this, by the way. Yeah, I think I'm going to splash for the for this board wipe. Yep. I think it's the best. Oh, there's a sloth. I like a sloth. But I prefer 2 drops, but I think a sloth is probably better than the Jaguar or maybe one of the Mustangs. No 2 drops. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, I'm taking the tap land. I think sloth is better than the Jaguar. This is just 4 mana to each creature, and you save your own creature. Yeah, this is unfortunate. We're not really getting anything. I think I'll go for the Velocitar instead of the Mustang, since we're already splashing red. No 2-drops. Oh, if only we could get like the Death Touch 2-drop, and I think then our deck would be pretty much done. We do have some things to do with turn 2, for instance the cycling. But this can be pretty good with this Mammoth, for instance, or the Worldwagon. Yeah, I don't want to play that. Yeah, I think we need to put in some cards which we put away first. But as I said before, I was just hoping to get more 2-drops, but now we only have 3. We do have this one, which is also kind of a 2-drop. That is a 2-drop. I guess I'll take it, but doesn't really excite me. It is pretty good at crewing stuff, but that's about it. Okay. We have a glider, which is terrible at crewing. We could try the Matrix thing. I've never played with it. I think you need a lot of mounts in vehicles for it to work. So let's just try it, I guess. Don't think we really need that much fixing. Alright. Now let me just see if the Guidelight Matrix is worth playing. The good thing about the thing is that it draws you a card, so it's not actually a lost card. So for 2 you can get a mount. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. We have 4 mounts. I don't think that's enough. Nope. No can do, amigo. Do we need the mole? I think now we would like the mole. Just for the sake of getting 3 colors, perhaps. And I guess this is the deck. We're playing 17 lands. I think it's very important for us to, well, not to curve out, but to at least draw the lands that we are going to need. If we are stuck at, for instance, turn 3 with 3 mana, it will be very painful. Alright. We go first, so this will not get us a treasure anytime soon. I will keep this in the hope of drawing a green source. But it's not the best hand, obviously. And we have many forests, so I just hope that we get to draw one soon. There we go. Now I think I'll just play the tortoise instead of cycling this. So that next turn we can play the Worldwagon. And then play the mechanic, and oh, he had to bobble it. Yeah, well, I fear we will not be able to crew this one anytime soon. I will take action and look for the forest for the double green. Oh, that's actually a pretty nice top deck. He might have a counter spell, but I think it's worth trying. Let's put this big dune worm onto the Worldwagon. But he's going to spin it out, I think. Yep. Well, we got the value. We found the land. Now if we draw another land, we have a 6/6 on turn 5, which is good. Let's just attack. I am going to use a trick for this one. It dies first, he gets some damage. And we play the Beast Rider. Thanks. I think so too. Oh, that is annoying. So let me just read that. It has ward, pay 2 life. He can exile X artifact cards from your graveyard, each other. Oh, okay, so that's not actually a problem just yet. Okay, well, I hope he doesn't have a counter spell. If he does, we will find out. And for instance, with this card, if you have the, what is it, the +4/+4 and trample, it makes it so much better. Okay, good game. Good beating. First win in the pockets. So the good thing about the Lumbering Worldwagon is that it's already pretty good, even if it just enters, because you get 2 ramp already. And I assume there have been sorceries that do that, or maybe a bit more than that. But having a body is good. All right, this looks very, very juicy. I'm going to keep this. Guess we'll just play this one on turn 2 again. And then turn 4 we can play the Pothole Mole to crew the Worldwagon, depending on what happens. That's a very nice draw as well. So we have a way to deal 4 to everything if we want. Okay, well, let's just do this. I will take action. Do I have any? No, I think I'll just... I already have one. Do I have double? Maybe I have double white. I'm not even sure. Yeah, I have double white. Well, now I have triple white mana, but if he attacks, you know, so be it. I will attack this into the Lagag, I think. Top decking a removal spell would be amazing. He surely isn't going to attack. Let's do this first. Oh, that's unfortunate. We just milled all kinds of good stuff. Yeah, I think I have to do this. I mean, I still get a land out of it and a ramp. And he will trade the Lagag or the bike. Or maybe he has a 1-mana trick, I'm not sure. Destroy target artifact, perhaps? Isn't there like a single red thing? Okay, he is crewing it. I will take action, of course. Sure. Now next turn we can play the Katradon. And we could, you know, board wipe something and just get in for a lot. Okay, well that's also a very nice target to deal 4 damage to. Yep. An Omnivore. Oh, that's also a very nice target. I guess we just play this. However, maybe that was not that smart. Because we will kill our own elephant with a getaway. But we will get a new one if we... Okay, please build out your board. Saddle 5. Yeah, okay, well this will be a pretty decent turn for us. I'm going to saddle the Mammoth with these two. I will do the Explosive Getaway on the Tortoise, I guess. And then we get an elephant. And we get the Tortoise back. Now maybe the mole would have been a better target, but you know. Oh, I should have made a pilot. That was stupid. Yeah. So that was a misplay. I should have made a pilot at the end of the turn because I have plenty of mana. I wonder what he has. If he has removal spell, he... Okay, well... We can still mount the dude. Yeah. Ramp and big dudes. It works. Good game. Alright, so maybe I should have bounced the mole because the tortoise couldn't do anything anyway. But the mole would have milled me more. And I didn't want to get close to milling myself out. I think the mole is better in a black-green deck, obviously, but, you know. You can't have it all. No 2-drop. Oh, this is very, very unfortunate. I don't think I can keep this. We have no red for this, and we have nothing to do on turn 1 and 2. Okay, this is better. We can cycle that away. So let's get rid of that one. That's a very nice draw. I will just make a pilot, by the way. Will I make a pilot? No, I won't. I think we can take it somewhat easy here. We will get some damage, but I want to play the slow game. It seems like he's also somewhat slow. We don't have a 3-mana play, so I'm just going to play this. And if he taps out, we can play the Hazard of the Dunes, and then the Katradon soon. I'm not going to cycle this now, because It's our only turn 6 play. Okay. He might have a counter spell, but I'd rather have him counter this than the Katradon. Yep. Need another white source though. A trans. It mage. Oh my goodness. Okay. That might help. Let's just play that first. Get ourselves a plains, please. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's the second time we've missed, and we've milled quite some decent cards here, which is very annoying. He can, what is it, put it on something? Attach it to one creature you control, put it on that creature. Okay, so we're just going to run over that creature before that happens. I hope. No! Oh, that is nice. Yeah, that just happened. We don't have any artifact removal, I think. Oh, we really needed something useful here. Please hit a plains. Well, it is a land, but it's not amazing. -5, draw 2 cards. Whenever it's equipped, creatures to do it during your turn, put that many loyalty counters. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bussy, what are you doing to me? I think we just have to try and remove it again. Let's just try this first. See if we can do a double block. And if that is enough, then I will take it. It's not even 2 players, my goodness. Ouch. Well, we have something bigger, but we don't have a way to use both spells. I'm just going to do this, hope it stays around for a turn. And then next turn maybe we can do a combination of things, but this is not really looking too amazing for us. Especially if he has a removal spell. I assume he does. Or maybe a bounce spell. A bounce spell on a 6-mana creature is just very painful. And if the Katradon does live, I will probably attack the Aetherdrift with it and give it trample maybe and fight. But he's got so many cards, so I assume he's got a lot of things to do. He is mousing over my Katradon a lot, so I fear I will have to say goodbye to the Katradon. Especially since we're tapped out, I mean. I don't think there's anything that we can really... that we could do. And maybe we've just totally killed his way of being able to attack, then I would be happy. All he has to do is find a creature, crew this, then double crew the mammoth or whatever. Okay. Yep. If we can get rid of the spark, we might have a chance. Sure. If he's mounting and attacking with the mammoth, I think I'll just jump with the pilot. Boardwipe would be nice here. Yeah, I think we are toast. I mean, he's doing the same thing that we were doing last time. Are we just dead? He's 5/7 mana. So he can put 4 counters on this and all his creatures will be 6/6s. And he has 4. 4 times 6 is 24, so he has lethal. If he... oh, he can actually make them 7/7. If he goes max and then just attacks with everything, it's a good game. Come on, Bussy. Do your thing. Yep. Never mind. Wow. Yeah, well, I don't think there's much we could do against that. We don't have any hard artifact removal, otherwise there might have been a chance. But him just playing the elephant, mounting it and making a lot of other elephants, it's... you know, that just happens. And Aether Spark is a very good card. I think if we actually managed to kill the Transit Mage when he tried to equip it, then he wouldn't have gone so fast and maybe we would have had a chance. But you know, excuse me, that's just all speculation. Alright, I'm keeping, kind of hoping to draw a white source soon. But other than that, we can just cycle this away. Oh. Too bad. For a moment there, I thought he could also mount vehicles 1 higher. Or, yeah, that would be amazing. So he gets to surveil, he has all kind of colors, sacrifice and return to a creature or vehicle from your cave to the battlefield. That's pretty decent. So let's find ourselves a white source. Too bad, as it is now, we cannot put enough power on the battlefield to... okay, well... never mind. We only have 1 white, which really hurts. Yeah, I think I'll just use the best of my mana. Hope to draw a land. If we do next turn, we can play the Velocitower and, for instance, that one. Or the Velocitower and keep a run over. I'm not blocking because he has... If this dies, it's in his advantage. Oh. That is annoying. I don't think we cycle. If he's going to block with his bike, I am going to destroy it, I think. Okay. It's 6 damage. He loses a creature. He doesn't have any exhaust on the battlefield. He's probably looking for lands. And we have decent action with the Bestow Greatness. But I just hope to draw the white source, or maybe play the Katradon. Okay, so now he's tapped out. Let's just do this, and if he blocks with a lot of things, I will probably just use Bestow Greatness. It gets double trample. I should have played the Surveyor first for starter engine purposes. If we don't draw a land now, I will play the I will cycle the Katradon. Okay. Oh, he does have exhaust now, of course. Okay, so I'm just going to cycle this because finding another land seems to be very difficult. Let's just keep beating. He will get damage anyway. And maybe he loses 2 creatures. This is fine. I think we just have to keep jamming. And hopefully at some point just draw our 6th land. That has really been hurting us a lot. Maybe we should have played this one since we have the Velocitower. And he doesn't have reach. Oh. Is that your top deck, really? Can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters. 0 is even. So now he can attack and block. And he has a reach. Oh, this is difficult. So I can pump everything. He will block that one. He'll get 4 damage. Okay, let's just build out the board. Next turn we have a Mammoth. he had to draw that, of course. Now this turn, it seems, he cannot block, but the thing does so much work. Depending on what he plays, we might be able to finish it. Okay. The stupid thing also has reach, of course. Okay. I'm just going to play the Mammoth and hope that next turn we can stomp hard enough. His draws, my goodness. I mean, we would have attacked with Lorraine for, what is it, 3 damage? But of course he had to draw the Engineer. And we can exile something. But then I'm not sure if we have lethal. Okay. So now he can attack our block. Oh, that's actually a pretty decent draw. Okay. Let's see if this does it. I want to exile that one. Then I settle the Velocitower and the Surveyor. I attack with this one. And he might block with the 5/7. This is excellent. If he blocks like this, we will kill that one first. That way the Mammoth lives, he gets quite some damage, and his board is nearly empty. Maybe I could have attacked with more, but I think I'm going to need the Velocitower and the Soul of Electra to finish this. And we had to exile the thing, otherwise he wouldn't have gotten it back. Okay. Good game. Ugh. What is it, 3-1? Yep. 3-1. Let's keep going. Now, I normally don't really play green often, because it feels like a pretty basic color thing. I prefer blue, but so far it's going okay. So I also mean that because I don't play green that much, I don't think it's the color I play best. Jepai. Okay, bring it on. Yeah, I'll keep this. This is a fine hand. Now I wonder if we could hit something with the mole. That would be very nice. Why don't you attack? mean, why wouldn't you attack? Ah, okay, he just wants to mill himself. That makes sense. Now, do we play the mole or the mechanic? Probably the mole, because we want to get lands. Okay, interesting attack. Red would be amazing. Okay. It is amazing. Will miss my run over though. Now let's dig for the board wipe, which seems pretty good. He seems to be stuck on land. I'm not going to block that, obviously. He has some kind of trick. Oh, Worldwagon is nice. It is, however, not the best use of our mana at the moment, but it will ramp us. So let's just attack with the Surveyor and the Mole. Because if I'm not going to block with it, then he might have a counterspell, but okay. Let's find myself the forest. Oh, he keeps milling his lands. That is just very unfortunate for him. Now, if I draw another land, I will probably just play the Mammoth, because it's amazing with the Velocitower. But this Death Touch is going to be very annoying. So if he attacks with the Seeker, which he might, I will exile it, I think. Okay. I think this is still the best play, right? It secures some damage. And of course attack with the first striker. And I guess let's find another green. It's the last time we will see the Worldwagon, but it will have done its thing. Max speed, baby! I'm not even sure if we have anything which does something with max speed, but hey, it feels good to be at max speed. And now if he uses all his mana for one creature that we can just exile, I think it's... okay, that's not one big creature. That is a creature, so we have 6 mana. Yeah, I think this is probably the best thing to do. Pass turn, and next turn we can just use the Velocitower to mount the Mammoth. Oh, he has something. What do you have? Yep. Yeah, that's a good play. 3 mana to kill something which is 6 mana, that's always good. But of course we have the Elefante. Okay, I think I might keep my right end for the Terrarion. And then I guess I'll just play the Junie Boy. And we pass. Now I hope he will attack. So I'm just clicking quickly so he knows that I have nothing on the stack. Okay. Would like to draw more lands. Okay, I'm not going to cycle it. I think we just have to keep playing big dudes. He could get his Death Toucher back if he wants. Oh no. No! Why would you do that one? Because of the trample, I guess? So that will actually get us a treasure, which is nice. So let's we play that one. I'm just trying to make a big enough board to be able to just attack with everything. But at this rate, he is also putting down a lot of stuff. So maybe the board wipe will help us. Let's just do this. I just hope that he will attack at some point, because I would like the discount of this one. And maybe I just exile this main phase and attack with everything and see how it goes. Oh my goodness. No! Oh. Okay. Please start attacking me. Oh, of course he gets an elephant. No. Oh, that's so terrible. Okay, so we can still survive, I guess. How can we put this to max use? Of course we draw this one turn afterwards. We can give something indestructible, which is also good, I guess. So I want to do this after combat, after he took a lot of damage. So I'm just going to use that one. Oops, can I undo that? You cannot undo that? Oh my goodness, okay. Use the Velocitower. So I want to put stuff on that one and on that one. Okay. So which one do I want to keep? I think I want to keep my flyer. So that would be that one. I think it goes down to like 1. Okay. Now we use this. This has hexproof. I think we want to save this one, right? Yeah. Or it has indestructible, I mean. Okay. Oh. What can he get back? Of course it has reach. Oh, I don't think there's much we can do against this stupid ooze thing. We can make this big enough, but that will take a few turns. We do have some life still. Oh. It is so frustrating that he actually had to draw or get the March of the World ooze one turn after we... Okay, that's also... At this point, everything's annoying. All we can do is jump. I mean, he can even get the, what is it, the stupid artifact back with reach. So if we could find a removal spell, that would help. But he probably is just going to keep attacking. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. I will put one counter on the Soul of Alacria, but this is not what I maybe I could have played the board wipe differently, but yep, that hurts. 15, he's at 10. Yeah, I think we'll just top deck something useless. We don't have anything. Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay, well, that was impressive. The March of the World Ooze. It's a very good card. Now I hope to get at least one more win with this deck, I must say. But we're 3-2 so far. Maybe I should have picked the what is it? The instant or the sorcery with the destroy artifact, enchantment or flying. Maybe I should have picked it more highly. It's okay. I don't see a Worldwagon, which is unfortunate, but hey. You can't have it all. Let's just see if we can get to 6 mana. Okay, so Red blue, interesting. I just want to make sure that I can play the Hazard of the Dunes next turn. And now I can prevent him from getting higher engine stuff. So let's just play this. Now our run over is pretty good. We just need more green and red lands. Yep, it's a very good card. So he will get a speed up. Why deck? Why? That's not a land. Yeah, I don't think we can really do something here. Wow, missing that fifth land really hurts. I've got to try something, or at least use my mana some way. Prevent damage. That will come back at some point. Okay, well, please don't counter it. If he does, I think it's game over. Okay. I do find my red source more interesting. Because if we get to attack with the Worldwagon next turn, I want to play it with the Velocitower. Yeah, that's good stuff. Oh man, he can copy a spell. He could have had two Sky Rays, right? Now I wonder if he has something. If he has nothing, we might still have a chance. Oh, dude. Two barrages. Well, I cannot really complain. The time that we got a trophy, we also had two. What did we do? What did we do? Except for get a lot of damage. Six mana. We're pretty much just dead next turn. Don't believe we have anything against the flyers. Yeah. Yeah, that was just some very good uncommons. And we haven't been too lucky with the land draws in the last two games. He's probably just calculating what if I go all out. But he probably shouldn't. He should just attack with the flyers only, I guess. Okay. I don't think that increases his clock. The only thing that can help us... Oh no, we still need a forest. I was going to say maybe the Katradon, but we cannot play it. If only we had some life gain. We have nothing. Okay, so it's a 3-3 game. I can live with that. We just didn't have not enough answers in these last few games against the Flyers. We did have some 6 Reach dudes, but we didn't get to play them because we didn't have double green. Anyway, if you like what I did, feel free to let me know, either by clicking some buttons or giving me feedback. And I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.